This is kind of unexpected today, but I just finished a private lesson and the studio is still pretty warm. I have all my clay in here, the dog's happy, so I figured I'd make 2 double wall cups, smaller ones. And we'll go from there. What's up, Swa? So we're going for like a shallower cup today. We've got so much snow. It's insane right now. The mountain that I like to snowboard at closes at 4 today, so there was no reason. I was gonna go kind of crank over there and hang out and go snowboarding, but oh yeah, Alex Honnold. He's an interesting guy. I met him out in Oregon a couple of years back when I was climbing a lot. He's an interesting guy. He came to climb at the gym that I used to climb out all the time. Alright, so we're going to do 2 different forms today. One my normal undulating form, and then one just kind of like a boring form that someone else is going to like more than the undulating form. It's like just a little cup, you know? It's so windy that the snow is able to blow into my studio a little bit. So the ground by my door is just like covered in snow. Actually, hold on. I just had to move my Wi-Fi thing, which might ruin you guys for a second, but it was getting snowed on. No, honestly, those people really show up mainly for the pottery. I mean, the tea streams, not these ones. All right, so there's the base of cup number 1. Really simple, just whatever cup. The next cup we'll do is a little bit more exciting. I'm tempted to go back out and have another bout of tea by a fire outside. There's like 1.5 feet of snow outside right now. It's insane. Oh yeah. We might do that, but at the same time, I don't know if I really feel like that. Yay, snow. Yay, snow. What's up, Billy? Okay, so the outer is 230 grams and the inner will be 200 grams. Just FYI. That's what we're working on. This one's fish diddly. Maybe we'll just do simple cups. I don't want to do anything super crazy just because this is already... there's some issues with this clay. This clay was previously frozen, and then I thawed it. And then I froze it again accidentally, and then I thawed it again. And we're using it on that second thaw. And I have not wedged it since then, so... it's not the happiest clay that I've ever worked with. So I think this will be a nice cup. I'll bring you guys outside after we finish this up, so you can walk back through the snow with me back to my house. Oh geez, Zone. I'm shocked that I haven't had my power go out yet. I have a generator for my actual house, but not for my studio, so if I just disappear, that's why. Where are my calipers? I don't see my calipers, but here is my ruler at least. It's really nice, isn't it? We got one a couple years ago. Okay, we're at 2 3/4. And then the dimension that we need is that. Need a little bit of room, a little bit of wiggle room. So that's our dimension that we need. 2 3/4 tall by that. Side looks less flat to you guys. Wow. Oh, 100%. So I bought this door cover for my studio door. It's like an insulated thing. I'm hoping it kind of keeps in some of the warmth. Should be here on Thursday, so it's not like it's going to help me anytime soon, but what did I say, 2 3/4, and then that was the dimension. Oh, this clay is not good. No wonder I let students use it. I really need to wedge it out, that's the issue. Anyway, my studio is on a different power grid, so if the power goes off, it's not like a generator kicks on for here, it's all out. Alright, we have ways to go width-wise. We might be already tall enough, honestly. Where we are. Okay, that right up here is where we need to be width-wise. We need to get that width down here too. It's not great. Again, I'm only in here right now because I had a private lesson, and so the studio was okay, but it is cold. And the little dog is happy. She's right next to the fire. I'm getting cold myself. Okay, let's see. So I said 2 3/4. So we're a little taller than we need to be, but we are at the right width. We aren't at the right width down here, so actually let's get a little bit wider at the base. And not worry about unevenness because the clay is just messed up. I'm not going to deal with it. And we have still more to go. Oh, and there's a hard chunk in here now. Cool. I think I'm throwing begrudgingly because I wasn't really sure I wanted to even be in here. But again, it's just like, I never get to work on my own stuff anymore in the winter just because it's so cold anymore and I'm so out of wood. That's fine, whatever, this is fine. It won't be like maximum capacity, but that's okay. What's up, Tosh? Okay. Oh, my student stole something from me, so I have to grab it from her box. She stole this from me the other day. Oops. So we're just doing 2 of these, and they're small, so they should be pretty quick. We should be done with this video in an hour from start to finish for both of the cups. We're just gonna torch. Whoa, look at that! What happened there? It's so weird. Look at that. It has its own foot already. It's because of the fact this had an inset. That's so weird. I've never had that have like an actual foot built in. Alright, so the dimensions on this one should be pretty similar. We're at, yeah, same height. And then this one's actually slightly wider. Yeah, you need to have, oh, it's pretty much the same width. Interesting. You pretty much have to torch if you want to do double-walled pieces. You don't have to necessarily if you're good at timing. But you need some parts to be wet and you need some parts to be dry. And so the torch, you can really be accurate on what your torch, what's dry and what's wet. That being said, I can't leave anything in here overnight because it's been getting down to -5 here some nights, and so the stuff would just freeze and fall apart and break. So I need it to be fully finished before I bring it inside. because I'll be bringing all this to a different part of my studio that has like normal heating. Wow, this does not want to stay on the board. Whatever, I'm over it. Oh man, I'm psyched to go snowboarding tomorrow morning. All that fresh snow. Roads should be clean by that time. Alright, I am too wide, not tall enough. Interesting. Right height. And wide enough here, not enough down here. So we'll go a little bit wider on the base. Exactly, yeah. So it's just the timing issue. Can you guys hear the wind? Again, I don't really care that the top's messed up. We're going to be putting this into something else later. None of it really matters. Okay. I don't have my headphones today, so because I wasn't planning on streaming here, so I didn't bring any headphones. I feel like most people don't say anything unless I'm showing my face zone. I notice when I show myself when I'm making stuff, it's everybody talks all the time. But if I just show the making process, it's usually pretty quiet. Right. Trimming tools. Trimming tools, trimming tools. Well, here's a loop tool, which I do need, but oh, this is the tool I was looking for. Renee, clay just gets a little kinky like that. So all fire crazy. What's up, Sydney? I don't want to be torching it, but it just, who am I to kink shame? Yeah, it's just depending on the person. And usually in those circumstances too, Zone, people don't say anything unless someone points out the fact that no one's saying anything, like you just did, and then two people said something. It's kind of one of those things. I don't think it helps that I also just respond in snarky quips when someone asks me a legitimate question. But let's see how thin those walls are. Thank you. Okay, that feels pretty thin. So that's the interior of one. Let's do the other one. I torched a little bit too hard. How is snow getting in? Is that from my door? I just got snow on me. Fascinating. Anyway, do you see how that's white? It's not good. That's not good, guys. Sometimes, Renee. Depends if it's good enough to fire. You know, there's a big culling that we do, and if it's not up to standard, doesn't pass our whatever, I will destroy it before it gets to that stage. That's true, Zone. I mean, again, legitimate question though, because a lot of potters you see, potters, online, the ones that are really blowing up, they don't actually make anything. They literally destroy everything after. It's about the video, so they don't ever even produce work. It's just they're just making the video, making the thing to make videos so they get views, so they get paid for views, not because they're getting paid through the actual making process. So in the defense there, I mean, that is like a very legitimate day and age what we're doing now. Okay, let's see if I measured these correctly, because I have a feeling I did not. Let's just do a quick test. I did not, but that's okay. I don't care enough to actually fix it, so we're just going to bring this in. Okay. And I'm going to do something different. I'm just going to douse this thing in some water. Oh, yeah. Look at that fit. Oh. Right. What's up, Sarik? Yeah. I've been seeing more double-walled stuff online recently. Which is really great. But I gotta tell you guys, I'm a little jealous because people who are using my technique and clearly doing it from video, like instructionally from videos I've shown, and when they do they're like, how to make a double wall cup. does so much better than mine. I clearly just no one cares about anymore, which is fine. I'm not jealous. You guys are jealous. Anyway, I just like saw another one this morning and it was like a straight 1-to-1 copy of what I do from like clearly from a video, and it like did way better than any of my videos do. I'm like, oh, cool. I'm glad it's getting more popular though, because then I'm gonna have to explain why I'm doing this less. There's like a 90% chance we're gonna destroy all these. Not today, but at some point, just because these are not very well made, honestly. How is that possible, Zone? You come in here all the time. I make double wall pots like almost daily on lives. Or I did in the other, in the warmer seasons. You've really never seen me put this together before? Punch a little hole out. Gotcha. Interesting. All right, so I had to poke that little air bubble in there because if I torched it, the two pressures from the two different sides makes it implode on itself. But, so there's the base for first one. These are going pretty quick. They're small, really simple formed. It's not like we're doing anything crazy right now, so. Like I said, I think this whole live video should be around an hour. We're at 28 minutes, yeah. Yeah, it should be maybe not even an hour to do two of these. Again, I torched this way too hard, so you can see the difference in color. The reason it's white is because I torched it too much. What are we doing size-wise? We're pretty good. I'm gonna go in just a little bit. And we're gonna do the same technique before. We're just gonna douse this thing in water. Fascinating. That honestly is surprising to hear. You're running out of time to get a single wall cup for me. I'm losing interest in doing atmospheric fired single walled cups. I may do terracotta single walled cups, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing too many more single wall, at least for 2026, single walled cups. I probably will back in 2027, but this year atmospheric stuff is going to be really focused on harder, more exciting pieces. So teapots, which could be single walled, but a lot of double walled stuff is really I'm going to be pretty hard on for most firings. And that means I'm also probably going to be firing less because I really want the work to be special. Not that a single walled cup can't be special, but okay. So my interest in single walled pottery is definitely waning. Single walled cups. Okay, so that's what it looks like prior to trimming, just as a reference. My brain is not in this right now. So I've been posting these recently on different platforms. I keep getting these like really weird questions. Mainly like, but how would you clean it? And it's kind of insane to me that people don't know how to clean their dishes. It's in 2026. I've been hearing it a lot recently. It's embarrassing. I'm shocked that people keep saying it to me. And I wrote this the other day, but it's like I used to teach ninth graders, and they don't know how to use sponges for some reason. It's kind of insane to me. To clean, they just don't know. And I don't know how they haven't learned yet. I don't know why I'm the one teaching a ninth grader how to use a sponge to clean something, but it's the same concept. And it's just surprising. Okay. You know, it's not their fault. Um, Parents don't let their kids go into the woods anymore and explore and do all that kind of stuff. So, I mean, like, it's not their fault. They were kind of not forced into it, but they were brought into it. So, millennial parents, I swear, interesting group to deal with. Nice group on this one too. Yeah, cool. Love that for me. Yeah, I think these are gonna both be junkers. I didn't trim the bottoms of the interiors deep enough. We'll finish them off just because we've already gone this far, but most likely both of these will get scrapped. Yeah, okay, thanks, Evan. Appreciate that. You know, it's just boring. It's a cup. You know what I mean? But I did say that that's what I was gonna do today, so there's that. All right, let's poke holes out of them and then clean up. And I'm gonna bring you guys out into the snow with me if I can. Oh man, where are my tools? Ah, there it is. How is Olive, you ask? She's good. I think she's about ready to be done in here too, though. Thanks. Appreciate it. I think we're only gonna do 2 spirals today on these because they're gonna get chunked anyway, so There's Zone. Have fun. She's such a trooper. My goodness. Puts up with so much with her dad. I don't know how she does it. Amanda, you get any more snow? Well, the thing is, I'm not gonna be throwing them out now. This is not a time. So I throw things out after they've been sanded and all that other stuff, and I've gotten time to think about them if they've opened up or not. Because if they've been able to open up, then I'm not gonna chuck it. You know what I mean? Hell yeah. Oh, no, I'm definitely gonna chuck it now. Crud. Hell yeah. I'm so excited to go snowboarding. We've gotten so much snow. I'm gonna invite my buddy to come, but if he's not at my door at 11 o'clock tomorrow, then he's not coming with me. He can come, but he's not. I'm not driving him. They've already canceled school. They canceled it yesterday for the school I work at for tomorrow. Anyway, there's cup number 1. That was the better of the two as far as like how I put the holes, the interior exterior situation. I'm on the wrong coast. Yeah, we're cranking. We might get the actual 26 inches that we were potentially going to get. I mean, I'm excited to show you guys outside when we're done because it is. I shoveled a path and it's fully already. You can't even tell. I was also born in the 1800s. Hell yeah, dude. The only thing that I will say is I'm going to take you guys out with me, but the caveat is that you have to sit here and watch me clean up as well. Maybe. You can't prove anything, Swa. It's not a lot to clean up, it's just this wheel. And then we have to wrap up the student work that they just made. And we're going to bring the student work and these rather less than ideal cups that we just made together to my other space so they can dry out. You know, see how tight this is? The thing is, this isn't insulated at all because there's no gap between the wall and this. That means if you hold this, you're just going to burn your hand. It's no different than a single walled cup. It just has 2 different walls on it. That's one of the reasons this one's a failure. Oh, but there are spots. Oh, I just am bad at throwing, apparently. Honestly, I really wasn't feeling it. I probably shouldn't have actually made anything, but again, it's like I was in here, there was clay in here, it was warm in here. Olive was happy. She was sitting by a fire. So I felt like opportunistically I should have taken it. So that's why we're here. Oh, it went really well. Hell yeah. Well, we haven't gotten 29. Did I say 29? The max that they said we're going to get is 26 potentially. It was between 19 and 26 inches. And it's definitely going to be close to that. Anyway, there's one of the cups. I didn't even sign them. They're not worth signing, but okay, now you guys have to watch me clean my wheel real quick. And I'll take you, we have to wrap up some clay, and then I will take you on an adventure out into the snow. This should be pretty quick, though, considering I only made 2 cups. It's not like we have a lot to clean. Oh, gotcha. All good. Yeah, I mean, I get it, Amanda. It's also like a Sunday, and my morning private lesson was canceled. The private lesson I just gave was with my neighbors. It was his birthday, and he wanted to have a pottery session with his 2 kids and husband, and so they trudged through the snow to get here today. The roads aren't plowed at all. So it was that kind of a cool thing. Okay, wheel is clean. Now, oh, my father's trudging through the snow as we speak. Here, you can see it now as he goes through. Look at that. Look how deep this is. All right, hold on, Peter. You're locked. Yes. What's up? How'd it go? Good. I am streaming just a bit. Just FYI, it's gonna take everybody out into the snow. Yeah, I don't know. It's cold out. You look cold.
A lot of snow.
It's a lot of snow.
Look at that great cup.
Huh?
Those are fabulous.
Oh, I don't think either of them are gonna survive. I made them too close together. Everything.
Interior.
Yeah. And so I don't think they're gonna function as a double wall cup properly, so.
Is that slip?
Slop, yep. You should go warm up, you freezing. Were you working in the studio?
I was in the office and it was
Cold in there?
pretty cold in there.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. I mean, it's chilly. Look at all my snow coming in.
Turning in all the windows everywhere.
I'm not surprised. I bought a insulated thick cover for this. It won't be here in time, obviously. I just bought it, but it'll cover it. 96 inches by 60 inches. So I think it'll be good. But anyway, stay warm. I'll probably wander over to say hi to you guys in a little bit.
Greenhouse was warm, but
Was it?
just turned it down.
Did you have it on, or was it just warm?
It was warm and then I turned it on.
Oh, okay. All right.
See you later.
I'll see you guys in a bit.
Yep.
So here is student work they just did. Student work. I'm almost done cleaning up. I just got 2. Actually, I'll show you guys what I'm doing in a second. Just putting some clay in the bag. Probably don't have the hands to actually carry you guys. But okay, let's see. Puppy. This, hey little dog. Fire. Put a collar on, little BB. Put a hat on. Okay, off this. Okay, good. Oh, I want to show you guys. This is Olive's emotional support fish. She brings it everywhere. Do you want to bring this upstairs? Can you bring that upstairs? Yeah. Here, I'll carry it with you because I know you're gonna drop it. Do I need anything else? I'm gonna unplug the Wi-Fi, guys. So it's gonna go out for a second, but it should connect to my interior Wi-Fi. If it doesn't, I don't know what to tell you. But I don't like to keep my Wi-Fi in my studio running. It just burns electricity, so. Okay, that's off. Wi-Fi's off. Oops. Hi. Okay, so let's get ready to go. Okay, it's dark. So here's what it looks like out again. So just that's the level of snow we got, which is pretty crazy. Didn't I have gloves, little dog? I need to find my gloves in a sec. I thought I brought gloves down here. Maybe I didn't. I thought I did with the shovel, but I guess not. Okay, so you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do 2 trips because I think it's safer. You coming, dog? I don't want to drop. It is snowy. Look at this. Look at this snow. Look at dog. You cannot. Oh, sorry, she's skiing. Excuse me. That was very rude. I didn't realize. Look at this dog. It's 10 degrees out currently. I mean, like, look at my feet. Snow day, snow day. Okay. The dog wants to go inside real bad. So I'm gonna let her in there, and then I'm gonna open up the door for the room that we need to go into, which is this big sliding door. This is a cool room. This is full of really sweet sculptures. Okay, so this is my warm room that I keep all my pottery that's drying in. I'm doing some reclaim, stuff like that. Here's some of the stuff we've been working on. We got tea bowls, we got teapots, square teapots, bonsai pots, stuff like that. Okay, let me turn the lights on in here. So you guys see. But again, some cool sculptures, some of my grandfather's sculptures and stuff like that. Okay. Look at the snow! Holy shit! Look how deep, look how fucking high that is! Holy moly! Alright, back out to the studio we go. We're gonna go grab that stuff. Thank you, appreciate it. I think, oh, I had my tea, I should have dropped it off. Latin disco is great. Oh, hell yeah, princess. Glad to hear it. Okay. Okay, one more trip. One more trip. Let's not so much snow. I wanted the shovel, which is the main reason. Oh god. The main reason I did this in 2 trips. Okay, so I have a whole thing of student work in my hand. Oh. And a shovel. Snow. God, I love snow. This is like the best part about living in Connecticut, in New England, or it was when I was a kid. All this snow stuff kind of disappeared for many years. So I'm happy that it's back, at least this year. Like last 4 years, I feel like we get any snow. Oh, so here's what I'm bringing in. My hands are frozen solid. Holy moly. Flip it upside down, let it dry off. Okay. Oh, and since we're in here, I'm going to show you guys. These are 2 pieces I want to refry. So here's a finished double wall cup. And it's really pretty, but I think it could be prettier if it got refried. I think it's just like, it's gorgeous, but it could be juicier. And then same with this double walled mug. It just kind of was a little dry. There's nothing like wrong with it. It's just kind of dry. So I think a refry would do well. I just forgot to put them into the kiln this last time, so whatever. Okay, here's another student of mine. He made a snowman. I don't know if you guys can see that. A little snowman with a comb pack for its nose. Very silly. Yeah, right? Okay. I can turn off the lights from the inside. Okay, I'm gonna take you guys in my house with me now. Just for a second. Oh, Christ. Hi. All right, I think we're done. That was a lot of snow. My hands are like, I can't move them. They're so cold. So I think little dog and I are gonna go make some dinner. And 5 o'clock. I'm actually, before the sun goes down, I'm gonna go see my folks. Here's another one of my grandfather's sculptures. He's a cool dude. So I'm gonna go. Also, check this out. I have a garage door in my house. Pretty cool. Make sure this heat's down. Turn these lights off. All right, guys. I'm out. Thanks for hanging. I'll see you guys. I don't know. Tomorrow, maybe. Maybe we'll have some tea. Maybe I'll take you guys snowboarding. No. All right, bye. Thanks for hanging.